the shooting guard position, 6'4", number 77, DJ Edgecombe. At 6'8", number 8, Paul George.
Hurtling down the home stretch of this season, Greg, what do you make of potential first-round series in this postseason?
Well, there's certainly some matchups that I think plenty of fans would love to see. But we still have a bit of time for things to kind of fall into place. That's what makes this time of year so exciting.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Brooks plays the 4 with Williams stepping in at the 5. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Green, and it's Gillespie in at the point guard position. And the slam by Williams.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Sinks the triple.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Now here's Green. 23 points his last outing. Oubre inside. Working on Green. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
First quarter of play. 1 minute played. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Tonight, his team has a huge assignment, containing all-star guard Devin Booker. He told me Devin is as good as it gets at the 2. He's always applying pressure. His shooting is great, but we don't talk about Book's ball handling enough. He is lethal in that regard as well. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And there it is for him.
What you love about Max is he plays with so much energy, it's hard to keep up with.
And the plan going into last season for the Sixers, Richard, was win now around their veterans. But now they have some great younger talent, too.
And with the health of Embiid and Paul George, a change to the younger players is not a bad idea, but it's still a tough decision.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Gillespie, the pass to Green, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball, and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
Maxey attacking. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And here's Booker from the arc. And Embiid pulls it down.
It's close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
The blinding speed of Green really turns on the Jets in transition. It's impressive to watch.
Back to George. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Oubre for 3. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Suns trail by 5. Brooks outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Off the left rim and out.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Pass to Gillespie. Now here's Williams, covered by Oubre. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 8 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Embiid from outside. By 76ers, another 3.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basket.
Shot from 16. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Oubre inside the 3-point line. Not enough on that one as it misses. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
From deep, Green, and it's Grimes with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 6. And here's Maxey outside. Bangs home the trifecta. 7 points in the game.
The number of threes are increasing for Maxey since he entered the league. He is getting more comfortable out there.
And the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Maxey passes to Drummond. Maxey deciding where to go with it. Williams with the steal. Allen outside. Goes up at the stripe. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Suns trail by 9. Outside, Green. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Edwards comes in for Edgecombe. And Trendon Watford subbed in for Maxey. On defense, Philadelphia. And it's Goodwin in the corner. Allen with the screen for Goodwin. Connects on the foul line jumper.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
The 76ers leading by 7. And here's Edwards from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Here's Allen. Pass to Highsmith. Out to the right wing. Back to O'Neal. No good on the triple. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else that I like is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
We've got Joel Embiid, Quentin Grimes out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Edwards. And Barlow in at the force line. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And Phoenix making a change. Dunn's checked in. The Suns shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
3 points.
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, "We still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent. We still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something." Kevin, back to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. Look at Philadelphia. They're in 7th and looking to hold on to that seed for the playoffs.
And right now for the 76ers, they're currently looking like a play-in team, which isn't a bad thing, especially when you consider they are in the top portion of that bracket.
Oubre for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Oubre's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life, so I expect him to break even more franchise records. How many times have we seen a possession take that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's O'Neal. buries the 7-footer.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The 76ers leading by 11 to the inside. The kick out to Walker. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Back to Maxey. Pass to George. Just 5 to shoot. Oubre, good.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's ready to talk things through with them. Williams, he's checked in for the Suns. Here's a look at some of the players that have exploded in the second half of the season. These are the scoring leaders since the All-Star break. Fourth, Devin Booker.
He is making his mark in a big way and with big points. You love to see guys get better the later in the season we get.
With the step back. O'Neal outside. Nailed from three-point land. O'Neal's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Outside for George. To the wing on the left. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered closely. From deep, Walker. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Edgecombe comes in for Jabari Walker. And the Suns making a change here as well. Green, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Outside, Williams. Outside, Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Booker. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Make no mistake, Devin Booker is a shooter. If he sees a chance, he is going to take it.
Oubre passes to Maxey. And there's Edgecombe on the assist by Maxey.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Well, we all love teams going all in to win. But, Richard, some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
Here's Maxey. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Gillespie, that's good.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Maxey. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Some timeouts you just know you're going to get yelled at, and with these turnovers, I'm going to tell you it's not going to be a very pleasant timeout.
The 76ers making a switch here. Arlo's checked in. Hold on to those paper planes, everybody. Diplo is in the arena tonight.
And a happy Diplo at that. Out here watching his Sixers in control. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Booker outside. Puts up a deep three. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 13. Picked away. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Green. And it's Green with the jam.
You don't want to jump with Jalen Green. That's rule number 1. And rule number 2, you don't want to jump with Jalen Green.
Brooks against George. Now, here's Maxey. Not a lot of room. Pass to George. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't go. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And we thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. For the Spurs, they'll be up against the Timberwolves out in Minneapolis. That one gets going 9:30 Eastern, 6. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the 76ers.
They're up.
Thank you for being with us. Now,
and as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Kelly Oubre having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court for the Suns, Brooks plays the 4 with Williams stepping in at the 5. Then there's Jalen Green. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Gillespie in at the point.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Team. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's Gillespie. He's covered by Maxey. Williams against Oubre. Not as good in the 76ers lead. It's cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Williams.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
What a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big men should.
And here's Green outside. Oubre pulls it in.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Maxey finds Oubre. And here's George for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. George has got 5.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same. But can he hold off Father Time?
For 3, Oubre. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Taking on more playmaking responsibilities, Booker has matured over the years, becoming a better teammate.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Joel Embiid. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. Pass to Edgecombe. In the corner, it's Oubre. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the ball.
Oh my goodness, the slam!
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
And stolen by Maxey. Oubre with it. Now Green defending. Oubre can't get it to go.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Williams. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Driving the lane. Kicks it out to Maxey. Pass to Oubre. Here's Embiid. He's guarded by Williams. Oubre for three. Booker pulls it in. Suns trail by 19. For three. They get it back.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that has a...
Connects again for distance.
He got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. O'Neal's checked in for Devin Booker. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Brooks. Here's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Good, another from three.
He's now set the team record for most threes and a calm in the storm. These fans taking in the moment.
He has made it 4 from outside and runs to the most threes in a game in franchise history. The Suns making a switch here. Iguodaro's checked in. Now here's Green. He's guarded by Grimes. Here's Iguodaro. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Here's Gillespie. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Pass to Barlow. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Drummond. Outside, Maxey. For three. Oubre buries the long-range jumper. Oubre's got 40 points.
You can tell Maxey enjoys moving the ball. He likes setting up other guys.
The Suns shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Second team foul.
The first one falls. Trendon Watford's checked in for the 76ers. Grayson Allen's checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Jalen Green. Richard, as a Phoenix native, who would you say is the greatest player in Suns history?
There's a round mound that comes to my mind, but I have to go with the MVP Steve Nash, who won it twice. But there's still a case for Devin Booker, but he's still adding to it.
Gillespie, the pass to Allen. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Barlow. Oubre outside. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Suns ball. Substitution on the court.
And guys, it's been Kelly Oubre making things happen so far for Philadelphia. 8. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Quentin Grimes out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Edwards. And it's Barlow in at the force spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Booker left side. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort. And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Suns. Inside. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Williams is checked in for Phoenix.
Phoenix substitution. Number 15, Mark Williams.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now Drummond over in the corner. Edwards hits it from three-point range.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
O'Neal is screen on Edwards. Allen finds O'Neal. 5 to shoot. To halt the run. Allen's shot is off.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Watford. Outside Edwards. Count it. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Lowry's checked in, and the Suns making a change here. Pass to Brooks. Booker with no one around, kept alive, and Williams is right there.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The 76ers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Lowry passes to Watford. Back to Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Watford. Now here is Lowry. Watford finds Lowry. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt.
Here's Watford, guarded by Green. Watford with it. Pass to Drummond. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Edwards can't hit. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
2 minutes.
Here's Watford. Outside Edwards. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Terry's checked in for Edwards. Now, here's Goodwin. He's guarded closely. O'Neal wide open. Phoenix no good that time either. The 76ers leading by 23. 1:27 left here in the fourth quarter. Watford passes to Drummond. Shot clock at 5. Here's Terry. Pass to Barlow. And the 3-ball is good. Barlow's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout,
76ers
big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Philadelphia.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year. So tonight we'll make it 46.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn them.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kelly Oubre.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
The 76ers making a switch here. Arlo's checked in. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Brooks with no one around. No good on the three. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Clock at 6. It's Grimes on the wing. The 76ers another three. And so here's Phoenix. So it's Philadelphia. Winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw